Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now in today's video, we are going to be doing an update on how much I made with yield farming this last week. So every Monday I claim from my yield farming pools. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, I highly recommend doing so, as I have been yield farming on a few different dexes and platforms such as Uniswap, Extra Finance, Turbos, and some others which I haven't yet gone over, which I will show in future videos. But in this video, I'm going to show you how much I've made overall this week with my Uniswap pools, my Turbos pools, my leverage yield farming pools, etc. And we're going to add up everything. Today's my claim day, so I thought I'd just record it showing you how much I've made and kind of my thoughts on the market. And I'm kind of going to give you sort of an overall rundown. But before we get into it, if you could please hit the like button, subscribe down below if you are new, and turn the notifications on so you don't miss a future video. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter, links in the description. Check out the Discord servers. Links are also in the description. We have a premium group down there, which we have calls multiple times a week. There's quite a few of us just discussing different passive income ideas and sharing what we're doing. If I get access to whitelists and pre-sales and stuff like that, I put them in there first as well and all that good stuff. So take a look at those if that is something you're interested in. There is a public one as well, which you can join. And yeah, with that said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and be very careful about where you're investing in crypto and DeFi because it is the riskiest stuff in the world. So let's jump into it. So first of all, let's take a look at DeFi Llama. Now, the first thing that you have to kind of look at, or not that you have to look at, but one thing to keep an eye on, something that is good to keep an eye on when you're sort of doing yield farming is looking at the volume. So DeFi Llama is just a place where it gives you all of the stats within DeFi. So you can see different chains, you can see volume, stable coins, and a bunch of different stuff. You can see TVL. So TVL for DeFi right now is currently 94 billion. And the volume has been down slightly over the last week. Yesterday was 5.17 billion. But again, that was the weekend. So weekends are pretty slow for the markets overall. And you can see we were at like 13 billion last week. And then we kind of dropped to 5 today or yesterday, which again, it was the weekend. So do take that into account. Next thing is looking at prices. Now, obviously, the market's back up to date. It is Monday afternoon. So the US is just waking up. It's sort of 3 p.m. for me. So the US is waking up. So prices are up, going back up quite a bit. Now, a lot of my positions have been out of range this week. Arbitrum, which was my biggest pool, has been out of range. But you can see I kind of left it and I haven't touched it. And yeah, it has sort of slowly been climbing back up. So that will probably go back into range this week. So let me show you what's been going on over on Uniswap. So Aperture Finance is a tool that I use. There will be a link in the description. Aperture is a tool I use to just go ahead and manage my pools with. So Ether USDC has made 95. So let's get a calculator up, right? So we can calculate how many fees it made. So 94.42 on this Ethereum pool. On ARB here, we have this Optimism pool has made $53.90. This Matic pool has made $14.50. My base Ether USDC has made 70.93. Let's round up here. Arbitrum USDC has been out of range for the majority of the week, and that's made $18.28. We've got AVAX to USDC, which is made, let's call it 51, just to round up. So that's 304 so far just on these Uniswap pools. And bear in mind, the majority of them have been out of range at least once or twice. So that's $300 right there already. And then if we go over to Extra Finance, which is my leverage yield farming positions that I have going on, I don't have a major amount in here. In fact, I have a pretty small amount. But you can see we make $3.99 per day. So let's keep this number in mind, 304.03. And we're going to do 3.99 times 7 plus 304.03. So now we're at 331, so we're making $30 for the week. You can see we're making 0.27% per day on this USDC. USDC and dollars, the stablecoin pool, we're making 0.27% per day. We're making 1.47% per day on this USDC and Aero position, which I have made about $89 on, or 59%, which isn't bad. Now, again, this is, if I go ahead and click close, you can see that I have leverage on this pool. I do have leverage on this pool, so I did put in about $200, I believe, something like that. And you can see, I think, did I put in 200? Maybe just below. So you can see we've made 59%. It says I've made 80. Yeah, okay. So I deposited 150 and we're up 89.86 on that. or 59%, and we farmed $76 or $3 a day, which isn't too bad. I guess we could check my Beefy finance pools as well, because I do have some things in Beefy. So over on Beefy, I do have a pretty small amount deposited, $1,500, and we're making $7 a day. So we have this GLP pool here, which is farming or has made about $77. If we go to Vault, go to my Vaults, I believe there's a way to get our dashboard here. This will give us more of a rundown. So we make $56 a day on this, 56 cents, sorry. We make $7.18 a day on this ALB to USDC pool. Now this has been going up a good amount. You can see we deposited $151 and that is now worth $608. So we've made $456, right, on that. So we make $7 a day. So the majority of it is through this ALB to USDC pool, and that has been going up quite a bit. So you can see we make $7.75 a day for the last week. So let's keep that number in mind, 33196, and let's do 775 times that by 7 plus 3. Was it 335? Let's just call it 335, right? 335, because that number completely went out my brain. So we're now at 389.25 for the week. And then if we go over to turbos, now I added a decent amount. I added an extra $5,000 to these pools this week. I put an extra 2.5K into the SUI and USDC pool, which has been in range the entire week. As you can see, we've got it set between 150 and 193. Sorry, 150 and 193, and it's currently 171. And in claimable rewards for this week, we have 251.03. So 251.03, plus we have $20 to claim in my stablecoin pool, which is currently out of range. You're probably thinking, how the hell can a stablecoin pool go out of range? Well, again, the current price, and this is why I got it set to. So that will go back into range today, or at some point probably. This USDC pool was averaging between sort of 400% and like 200%. So again, between there. But yeah, 250, so that's 270 on SUI as well, to bring to a total of $660.31 for this week. Now, if I rebalance this pool, which I didn't actually discuss how I go about rebalancing in my last video, which I said I would. So rebalancing, I usually leave it about 48 to 72 hours before deciding to rebalance or not. And I decided not to, because last week was just a bit of a interesting week for the whole market. But if we go into debt screen and look at ARB, you can see this is up. And I believe this will probably go back into range within the next day or so. So if we take a look at how much, what range we have set the ARB pool to. Okay, so here we go. 173 to 244. And ARB is set at 172 right now. So it will probably go back into range today. It's literally 1 cent away from going back into range. But the good thing about this going out of range and me leaving it is you can see I have this $6,000 in Arbitrum. So this was, of course, like 7K. But as ARB starts to go back up, then I'm just going to sort of not rebalance it for a while, because I have my other positions in range. So, you know, I've still generated 600 and something bucks in fees this week, with everything, a lot of things being out of range. Oh, by the way, plus I have an extra $100 that I have claimed on SUI, because of, that position did go out of range very slightly. But, it didn't go out of range. It was when I added the extra couple of thousand, I had to claim the fees. So I claimed an extra $100 from SUI. So that brings it up to $760 for the week. So pretty much the same as last week, even though these are out of range, although I did add an extra 5K to that. So do keep that in mind. But yeah, that is it for this video. I'm not going to rebalance this. I believe this will probably go back into range today at some point. So what I typically do now is I will go ahead and claim out all these fees. I'll convert it to stable coins and then chuck it on another chain, and then just wait for buying opportunities. You know, I'll go and buy some of my blue chips that I'm holding for this bull run. I'll go and cash some of it out to pay for things in real life, right? And yeah, that is basically what I do with the fees, is continue building my blue chip portfolio for the bull run, and then also buying new, cashing out these stable coins to pay for things in real life. So that is pretty much what I do with the fees each week. And depending on the week, it kind of depends on what I do. But yeah, also, if you want to check out, I strongly recommend not just copying the pools that I have. I would go and do your research into these different pools. So Crystal is a great app to use. You can go over to the Explorer and pick any chain. So let's say you want to jump onto ARB, and you can see it will give you the best APR pairs, the best blue chip pools, and the best stablecoin pools for that chain. So you can see right now Bitcoin and USDT doing 266%, Pepe and ETH. You got ETH and USDC, ARB and USDT, Bitcoin and ARB. You got some stablecoin pools here as well. So definitely check out Crystal for more information on potentially some pools to jump into. But guys, that's going to be it for the video. If you have enjoyed, make sure you smash a like, subscribe down below if you are new, and turn the notifications on. Let me know how you've done for the week, if you are yield farming, or are you planning on starting to yield farm. Let me know. Turbos have been doing very well. We're probably farming with what, 8K across these now, 5 plus 3, yeah, just over $8,000 across these, which again isn't too bad considering we're making like 200 and almost $300 a week on $8,000, which isn't too bad at all. So today's my claim day. I'll go and claim all of these fees for the week and then go and convert them to stable coins and then decide what to do from there. And then we start fresh for a fresh week of fees next week. So I think I'm going to turn this into like a mini series of just doing a weekly update and showing you sort of how much fees I've earned for that week, potentially, if you want to see that. My last one did quite well. A lot of you did enjoy it. If you have any questions, by the way, make sure you do leave them in the comments. I will reply to every comment. If you need any help as well or any sort of guidance, join the Discord server or hit me up on Telegram. Twitter, Discord, whatever you want. Everything's in the description anyway. And I will get back to you or just leave a comment and then, yeah, I'll help you out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.